Hello YouTube, it is Championdjk coming at you again with another video, and we're just going to open up some of these Johnny Lightning 1979 International Scout 2s, and we're just going to check them out. Why not? I've had these for a long time, to be honest. I had a White Lightning actually of one of these as well, and I recently just sold that at one of my local meets because I was like, I really don't need the White Lightning and, you know, the white tires and stuff like that. I was kind of saving these for a 10 Cart Tuesday episode eventually if I collected 10 of them. I don't have 10. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got 7 of them. They're all the same casting, but I thought it'd be fun. You know, let's just, you know, open them up. They've been sitting here for a long time. It's high time that these get open. They're a little dusty. You know, and all of that. We just want to get them out of the package, and you know, since I'm keeping them, I thought, why not? Let's go ahead and let's get them opened. So what I think we'll start with is the more recent release. I've got 3 kind of older ones, and then I've got, let's see, this is from 2017, release 1, Classic Gold. This one here is from 2017, release 1 as well. Now they had a version A, a version B, a C, and a D. So we got A and D here. I already have B and C opened up. And you know, I should have brought those out just to show you them. But I didn't, and it's too late for that. So we're going to go ahead and we'll start with these 2. So we'll start with version A. So again, 2017 release 1 for Johnny Lightning Classic Gold. These were limited to only 1,504 pieces, so not a ton of them. Here's a little view of the card art here. This one's in Lexington Blue. Factory match Lexington Blue paint. First release featuring the optional white side stripes. If you want to know what else was in the series, here you go. So, of course, there were 4 colors of each of these because there was an A, B, and C release for 2017 release 1. Just a fun fact, also for 2017 release 1 for Auto World, which is another round 2 product, of course, there was an A, B, and C, A, B, C, and D release for that release as well, interestingly enough. All right, so let's go ahead and start with this one. We'll open it up and take a look at it. So I really like this particular casting from Johnny Lightning. I really like the truck in general. The International Scout 2, I think, is just a cool looking truck. Kind of like, I don't know, almost like a Blazer kind of thing, Bronco, Blazer, what have you. I just have always thought this was a cool looking vehicle. So this one we got like the off-road tires, Scouting, Scout 2 International. And kind of inspired by good old Vice Grip Garage YouTube channel. If you guys are not familiar with it, you should definitely check it out. Kind of inspired by him to go ahead and open these up because he just did a sort of a revival on one of these old Scouts, a diesel version. But yeah, so kind of cool. Check out that YouTube channel if you haven't. It's pretty much my favorite thing right now. So yeah, really, really cool. Hood opens up that way. And just a really nicely detailed vehicle. Got the roof rack on top. I'm digging it, you know. Just really, really cool. It's a nice detailed Johnny Lightning piece. I really, really like it. All right, so let's go into version D. Version D is Buff. That's the name of it, eh? Buff. Factory match Buff paint. This is the first one featuring wood grain stripes. Well, looky there. Got the wood grain. Same card art otherwise. Everything else is the same on that card art besides the little color swatch thing and that little fun facts or whatever, what have you. And I think it looks really nice in this beige color too. I'm digging that. Same wheels and tires and all that stuff. Same detail under the hood. there you have that. And what does it say on the plate? This is Scouting. Still says Scouting back there. Rolls really nice. It's just a really cool I think it's a really cool casting. Now, it's probably a little bit smaller than 1/64 scale, judging, you know, by the size of this thing. But I just think it's a really attractive looking old, kind of like square, almost like a square body truck. I think it's cool. You guys will have to let me know what you think. But then we're getting into more colors here. So this is in Baltic Blue. Hardtop on the Scout 2 was completely removable. I didn't know that. The Scout assembly plant was in Fort Wayne, Indiana. That's cool. So this is the hobby exclusive version. These are limited to 1,248 pieces. Actually, what was the 1256 on the version D, by the way? Version A was 1504, and then 1256 on the version C and the D of this vehicle. So very limited, actually, for Johnny Lightning. Compared to, like, well, nowadays they're still pretty limited, but this one's 1248 in Baltic Blue, and I had the White Lightning of this one, but I just pawned it off. And essentially you're getting kind of the same bluish color as this one here, just a little bit lighter, still a white interior. I don't know, the white interior is kind of weird. I mean, do they really do a lot of white interiors on trucks like this and stuff like that? It just seems like that wouldn't make a whole lot of sense to make them white, because, you know, they get dirty quickly. But it's a good looking vehicle, and, you know, I think I like the darker blue a little bit better. The darker blue just looks really, really nice on it. And then we got this one, though, in mint green. That just looks tasty. And this one's also 1248. This is the version B of the hobby exclusive. So this is replicated factory match mint green paint. The last Scout 2 rolled off the assembly line on October 21st in 1980, and that was it for the Scout 2. And probably international as a whole. I don't know what else they made after the Scout. This might have been the last, like, road-going vehicle that they made. You know, of course, they made farming equipment, right? Again, opening hood on this mint green version. That's a nice color, too. So out of these four, which one's your favorite? I like this beige one. I wish I had the other ones handy. There was an orange, and there was like a maroon, if I'm thinking correctly. And actually now I've got the orange one real close by. Or not the orange one, the maroon one. Oh, and I got another one. A different one. I'm just checking my little Johnny Lightning wall here to see if I have any others that are readily available, and I don't. Just these two. So here is it without the hardtop. And with a lift. Pretty crazy. The lift's a little wonky on it. With the same casting. This is pre-round 2 release. I don't know why that thing's so crooked. Anyway, I don't want to break it, but there you go. There's that. And then this one would have been, I think this was version C, I want to say. Because I think the orange one was version B. I think, if I'm thinking correctly, this could have been, this also showed up in a truck and trailer thing or whatever from Johnny Lightning. With the same basic livery. I think there was an orange one in that one too. I don't really recall. I have a lot of these in my collection. I have quite a few of them. I'm still missing a few, but definitely pretty neat there. So there's those. And then since we looked at a lifted one, might as well go on to this one. This one is 1979 International Scout 2. This is one of those little red card Johnny Lightnings. I call them red cards. The little smaller card. This would have been like a Tomy era Johnny. I'm looking for a copyright date on this. 2011, probably, something like that. So this one's lifted. and is kind of a beigeish color, like that one. Blacked out rims. Definitely looks better with those white rims on it. Still kind of cool. Would be cool to get a bunch of these and actually base swap this down to a regular ride height. Actually, wouldn't even need to base swap it now that I am looking at it. Because it has the same basic base and it just has like the lift add-on to the plastic base. So I think you could probably peel this off and then put the axles in where they were once. You'd have to still drill it apart, but I mean, it's doable. A little bend here in the roof rack. It's alright. I'm sure that happens. Let's see. Let me get the hood to open on this one. I'm just curious about the amount of detail we're going to see. Yeah. Just silver in there. Looks alright. So that's kind of cool. I prefer the traditional ride height than this lifted one, but I'll pick up any of these that I find I don't have. If I don't have it, I'll pick them up. I'm not necessarily like a super completionist or whatever with this casting, but there's a bunch of different variations of it, and then anyone if I see one and I don't have it, and it's not expensive, I try to pick it up. So there's those, and I'm saving, I don't know, this weird chrome one for last. Let's look at this one here. So here's another like Tomy era one, and this says new casting on it. Not sure. It could have been new for this time. I don't really know. Of course, this is a pre-round 2 thing. Learning curve brands. Where is the dang date on this thing? It's from release 2010 is what it appears to be. Might be that. Oh, this one's like straight up opened already. Well, there you have. Kind of a color that is, I don't know, if you mixed this one and this one, that might be the resulting color. So a couple different things about this. This one's got a plastic base, and it also has plastic tires, and they're a smaller tire. Tan interior. Hood shuts nice. It looks alright. Definitely not the best version of this. It looks alright with the smaller, like non-off-roadish tires, though. I think that looks pretty decent. What do you guys think of that one? Kind of cool. Not bad. I do have to get like I gotta get the whole collection of these together. Get an idea of what I'm missing is what I need to do. But there's that one. Looking all right. And then lastly, and probably the most interesting one today, is going to be this one right here in this Johnny Lightning Truckin' America. And this says new tool on this one too. Truckin' America 1979 International Scout 2. This is in a clamshell. Looking for a date on the back. Where are you, date? Oh, look for these 2008 themes. So I'm guessing 2008. So I don't know. This one's a new tool and the other one's a new casting. Here's that. The choice is yours. Make it Johnny Lightning. It was originally created as a competitor to the Jeep. The International Harvester Scout was one of the first American civilian off-road sport utility vehicles. Built in Indiana. And built interestingly, too, with that reverse open hood and all that stuff. And I think it just had some style. I honestly just think it's one of the better looking, I guess, SUVs from the era. So open that up. This one comes with the little card. Truckin' America. This one's in a polished kind of chrome look. And this one also has the smaller rims and tires on it. These are actually rubber, though. The base is metal. We do have the opening hood feature. This one's got a little bit more detail under the hood than the other non-round 2 versions. And there's one other thing you'll notice that is different. I mean, aside from the obvious like chrome paint or whatever it is, polished chrome, which has some packaging rub on it, which seems to be rubbing off, which is cool. It also has this kind of like a rag top thing going on. So they made a couple of them with that version as well. Soft top. That's pretty neat. Pretty cool. Looks kind of cool in that chromish color. So I don't know. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. We just look at one casting. I thought it's about time that I just get these things opened, get them out of the packaging, and check them out. And like I said, I do like this casting quite a bit. I think it's pretty awesome. I think in general, like, the truck is pretty cool in real life. Just a cool looking classic. I wouldn't mind driving around one. I think it's pretty nice. Well, what do you think's your favorite? Honestly, probably this blue one is my favorite. The light blue one's pretty cool. The beige one's pretty cool. They're all pretty cool. That one's kind of neat. The mint one. This guy right here. And then I said I got a couple more, and I just didn't have them out, so I apologize about that. Maybe I'll do a collection update sometime when I get the rest of them. I think there are some that are pretty tough to find. Some of these are kind of difficult to find. I don't really come across them too often. Although I don't think I have a eBay search saved for these, so maybe I should do that. Ooh, I have another one displayed. Hang on. I just saw it out of the corner of my eye here. This one, oddly, I got at Fleet Farm, if you guys know what that is. And it had a Tommy sticker on it. It was sold loose at a Fleet Farm. But here it is in red. It's just kind of cool. All right. Anyway, that's all for today. Thank you guys very much for watching. You guys have a great rest of your day, and see you in the next one.